Hello, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Victor Anyanwu, and they call me the social media oracle. Today, I'm talking about what I always talk about, social media marketing, right? The idea of being on social media is very simple. A lot of us create content and we push it out, but we forget that it's social, right? It has to be interactive. You have to have a conversation. It has to make you talk to people. You have to check out the content of some other people. All right. You have to like, comment, share on other platforms. That also gives you visibility. All right. So all those things are necessary to make social media social media. It's not just about posting and creating content. Okay. Now, having said that, now let me get to today's topic. Today's topic is about finding the customers that you want, finding the customers that will buy from you. Okay, so somebody was saying there are no customers on social media. You actually have to go out there and talk to them. That's true and not true, because people do not actually come to social media to buy anything. All right, they're on social media to have fun, to be social. Okay, but when they see things they like, they will buy. All right, so many times the sellers need to take action to find these buyers. You need to really sit down and find these buyers. All right, you need to create your content, you need to go out, do a little research to find these buyers. All right, there are shoppers and there are buyers. There are customers and there are consumers, right? Consumers just come to your page, enjoy your content and say, nice, true talk, spirit, wonderful. Those are consumers. Customers look at the content and be like, okay, this is nice, I like this. I'd like to find out if this person can do this for me, if this person can have this work for me, if this product can do so and so and so. Those are customers. So who are they? Where do they spend their time? How do you get them? That's what we're going to be talking about today. All right. So today we're talking about how to find your customers. So for me, there are three very important questions you have to ask yourself before you can determine who your customer is. Number one, your customer has to have a need for your product. There has to be a need. All right. Number two, your customer has to be able to what? Afford your product. Affordability. Or let's just say afford. Your customer has to be able to afford your product. Do you understand? So number three, I'll tell you about number three after this break. Number three, before I tell you number three, let me tell you this. If you would like to sponsor this show, all right, would like to sponsor the social media marketing show by the Oracle. The Oracle says, or the Oracle SWAT show, all right, just send me a message. This video goes on Instagram, it goes on YouTube, Facebook, it goes on all my secret channels, all right, it goes to all my groups. All right, it goes to my email list. All right, so if you'd like to sponsor it, if you'd like to advertise here, all right, it will just cost you a little thing, maybe 5,000 naira. I think I should start with 5,000 naira. Yeah, it will just cost you 5,000 naira. All right, so 5,000 naira, and you can sponsor the show, and you can reach thousands and millions of people. All right, sponsor one video, 5,000 naira, and you can reach several people. I'm going to increase this soon, so you better decide to jump in quick. Okay. All right, now back to what I was saying. Number three is they have to be willing. Willingness, all right? Your customer has to have these three characteristics. One, need for your product. Two, afford your product. Three, willing to pay for your product. Do you understand? If they do not have these three characteristics, they cannot be your customer. They must have these three characteristics. So whatever you are doing, you need to ask yourself these three questions. Who are those that need my product? Who are those that can afford my product? Who are those that are willing or will be willing to pay for my product? All right. Where do they spend their time? All right. So let's go to that one. Where do they spend their time? Right. So you know all of this. So you now have to think. Those people, where do they spend their time? This is very, very important. Where? All right. On what pages can I find them? Are they on Instagram? Are they on Twitter? Are they on LinkedIn? Are they on Facebook? Facebook is the largest congregation of social media users, the largest. Instagram is large. Twitter is, small. LinkedIn still okay. But Instagram, Facebook, pretty large. Facebook is the largest. All right. So are they on Facebook? Where are they? Where do they spend their time? All right. Where do they get their news from? Do you understand? Where do they get the information that they consume? Where do they get it from? All right. What pages do they engage on? All right. Are they on pages of business people? Are they on pages of creative people? Maybe people that do a lot of images, or do a lot of art or write a lot. Are they on pages of coaches? All those coaches. Are they on pages of nutritionists? All right. If they're, let's say, for me now, for example, right, I'm a business guy. So I'm always looking for business people interested in looking for marketing activities, or looking for things to push out their products more, to get more people to buy from them. I'm always looking for those kind of people. So those kind of people are business people. They'll probably be consuming a lot of business content. So I spend my time on business pages. I spend my time on business hashtags. Remember, you can follow hashtags, right? So I spend my time on business hashtags, looking for these people with these kind of attributes. All right. Talking to them in those places, responding to comments that they have made on those business pages, all right, engaging with them. Many times these guys come back and we have conversations. We can talk through DM and establish businesses. We get deals done, we set up relationships and all of that. All of that is possible because I knew where to find them. Do you understand? So it's the same thing you have to do for everything that you're selling. Most of you that do nutritional coaching and all of that, are you engaging on nutritional pages and nutritional hashtags? Are you checking out what people are posting? Are you checking out what people are talking about? All right. Are you listening to conversations around those topics that you are interested in? All right. Do you belong to Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, Instagram pods, if possible, right? WhatsApp groups where the focus is on nutrition? You need to sit down, find all those groups and be there. Spend your time there. All right. You have to be amongst those who are likely to be your customers. It's very, very important. Now, if you do this very well, you engage on those pages, you respond to comments, all right? You answer questions, okay? You provide real value. You'll find out that you'll be establishing relationships. You'll be converting a lot of the people who were just there, a lot of the people who were just visiting that page for anything that they could get. You'll be converting a lot of them to customers, right? You also find out that many of those who were not willing, right, who were not willing before, by the time they've seen one or two value that you shared, they've seen one or two posts that they could use, one or two things that you've said that was very valuable to them, they now become customers. So they say, he provided this value. This value worked for me. It therefore means that if I decide to pay him, I'm sure I will get more value. Do you understand? So you must understand that you have to be where your customers are. Okay? I say it's good to be everywhere. Very important to be everywhere. I like it that you should be everywhere. All right? But the thing is, you should actually be everywhere where your customers are. You have to be everywhere where your customers are. So think, who are they? Remember what I said earlier. Need for your product. Be able to pay for your product. Be willing to pay for your product. All right? They have a need. Okay? If they are not able, all right, the guy might want a house. Okay? But he can't pay for the house that you're selling in Banana Island and Ikoyi. The one he can pay for is in maybe somewhere in Ajegunle. He can just pay for that one and it's okay. Right? Even if you market the Ajegunle, even if you market the Banana Island and Ikoyi land from today to tomorrow, tell him all the benefits, he can't buy because he is not able. Do you understand? So you need to find people that are able. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right? If you sell, okay, let's think of a lion. A lion cannot eat grass. The lion eats flesh. No matter how beautiful the grass is, no matter how you design it and adjust it and design it and do all those designs and this thing is so fine, the lion cannot eat it because that's not what it eats. All right? So you need to consider all of this when picking your clients or when picking your customers. Right? Now, the last thing is that willingness. Willingness happens is, first, they have a need. Secondly, they are able to. But because they do not trust you, they do not think that you are actually providing value. They do not think that when they pay, that they will even get anything from it. Are you getting what I'm saying? All these things are very, very important. So you need to deal with the trust issues, right? You need to deal with that trust issue. And one of the ways to deal with the trust issue is providing value first. They see the value, believe in the value, then they take action. All right? I hope I've been able to explain this to you, and I'm sure you'll be able to find your customers because now you know who they are, so you know where to go look for them. So if you have any questions related to social media, any issues at all, please send me a message on WhatsApp 081 7710 8267. You can follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. I am at The Oracle VA. TheOracle VA. All right? Send me a message. Ask me any question as regards social media, as regards online marketing, and I can help you. Remember, I'm a business and healthcare social media strategist. So if you need social media marketing, if you need social media management for your pages, I'm the guy to talk to. All right? Thank you very much. See you next week.